Hola a todos, it's Sunday, August 12th. A lot has happened in the last 10 days. I've gone to a cerveceria with salsa music. I've had chocolate tastings. I've been to a neighborhood here at Medellin called Moravia that has gone through complete social transformation in the last 10 to 15 years. A lot has happened. I've got some great pictures and video, so let's get started. Now I'm a paisa estadounidense. On Friday, the 3rd of August, a group of students and myself went to the small service area called Tres Cordilleras. The Cordillera in Spanish means mountain range. This is an artisanal brewery with the most fantastic beers I think I've ever tasted. This evening was fantastic as well because a local band called Salsa Nova was playing, and I've captured some video of some of my friends and others at the bar doing salsa. Fantastic evening with a lot of energy, very Colombian. On the first Sunday of the month in my neighborhood, there's a farmer's market where people are selling food, spices, teas, soaps, lotions, all produced or made locally here in Antioquia. It's a special treat for me. Along La Setenta, which is a major street here in Medellin, at night you'll find street vendors, and these buses called chivas. They're very Colombiana, and they're used to transport people all sorts of places. As well, in the streets and the sidewalks in many different parts of the town, you'll find young Venezuelan boys or men doing any type of entertainment to earn money. Many of them are immigrants from Venezuela here trying to make a living, and some of them are actually quite talented. On Tuesday at my school, we had lesson on cacao, or chocolate, which is produced here in Colombia with sustainable resources. We got to taste a variety of chocolates, many of them without sugar or bittersweet. Very, very delicious. Muy deliciosa. Medellin is a modern city, and on Wednesday I went with a friend to Mercado del Rio, where you'll find lots of little restaurants and shops selling food and wares and touristy items actually too, but it's an example of the modernization here in this wonderful city. You have a whole world of food to select from here. Hibachi, sushi, ice cream, chocolates, coffee, anything that you would want, you can probably get here at Mercado del Rio, including, without surprise, paella. Everything here is delicious, and Rio Mercado is really just only an inexpensive 15-minute Uber ride from my apartment. Here I'm being funny with one of my new friends and my teacher, Christina. On Friday, we went to a small neighborhood just north of El Centro here in Medellin called Moravia. This community is an example of the social and infrastructural transformation that has happened here in Medellin over the last 10 to 15 years. Near here is a park in Moravia built completely on top of an old trash dump. Again, it's an example of the leadership and the vision that this city has had in the last 10 to 15 years. Next year, Medellin hosts the World City Summit, and it's going to showcase this neighborhood as well as others as part of the social and infrastructural progress this city has made in the last 10 to 15 years as well, and as an example of what cities around the world could be doing or should be doing to improve both the infrastructure and the lives of the people who live there. Later, we strolled the streets of Moravia, where you can feel the energy and the life of the people who live here, and sampled some of the local street food, in this case, empanadas made by hand. For only 500 pesos, you get one empanada, and it was absolutely delicious.
Tú no pagaste nada. Yo no pagaba nada. Olea. ¿Empanadas de cuáles? ¿De estas?
And that ends this vlog for Sunday, August 12th. I'll leave you here with some pictures of some street vendors, and finally, if you can see it very, very faintly in the final photo, a picture of Mars through the trees here in Medellin. Feliz noches, mis gatitos.